No, this one works.
No, it doesn't.
Hold it up
I
closer.
thought we were doing that little Mortal Kombat shit.
Recap is here. Total recap is here. Total recap is here. Why aren't you joining
I
in?
don't know how the fuck it goes, and I can't even hear the song to follow along.
Hey everybody,
Okay, we have enough, alright?
welcome back. Yeah. Fade out.
Alright.
Stop.
Now
Turn it off.
now.
Stop.
I'm trying to learn the song
Turn
for
it off.
next time.
There won't be a next time. This is the
Hey,
second.
man.
Hey,
Come
shut
on.
up.
Our second Christmas special, everyone. Yay.
Hey everybody,
What?
feel that season.
Feel that season, baby.
Okay, good, alright.
Why is Charlie Brown the representation for the season?
Today we have a returning guest.
Samuel.
This is his third time on the
L.
show.
Jackson.
Yo!
Hey!
Sam
I
Schreiner.
think I'm gonna high five me. A handshake.
I'll give you a
Handshake.
handshake.
This is
Yeah,
a formal.
yeah.
Welcome back on the show,
We're
Sam.
happy
Our
to have
favorite
you,
guest.
Dude. This is
Yeah.
gonna be a
You
good one.
were here for the beginning. You were here for the
The,
Oh, the Spider-Man one?
Yeah.
This is our
Spider-Man.
anniversary
Thor.
episode. This is our
Thor.
10th episode.
10th episode. That's a lie. This is like our 20th.
I'm back, man.
He's back. And today we watched two great things. Dance Moms, Sam's Choice.
Oh, yeah?
What, for the viewers, what season, what episode?
Season
7, episode 6.
Yeah.
16.
Episode
Oh, yeah.
16.
I only watched the first two seasons, that's it.
Judgment Day is approaching.
So
Yeah.
this was a blast into the future for Sam.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You
And
must
a-
have
Yeah,
and
did you
overwhelmed.
recognize, how did this episode compare to the episode that you'd seen? Because you said,
Is this
earlier
better?
you
Is this
said you'd
worse?
only seen up to seasons 1 and 2, so.
The first two was good, but this one, holy shit.
It's
It's
better?
next level?
No, it's bad. It's terrible.
Oh.
Interesting.
Is there more drama in this one?
There's
or-
more drama in the new one than the last one.
Oh, okay.
More of them is like dancing.
You like
okay.
the dancing?
I love the dancing.
No, you do. You
Because
Yeah,
like
I
I felt
love
like
it.
the coolest part of the
Yeah.
episode.
that way.
I
Great.
felt like the
little ballet,
coolest
little
part-
girls ballet.
Alright.
No, nothing wrong. Just a little ballet. I think it's wrong for a nice guy to like ballet.
Yeah, no. It's good. It's nice.
But no, that's what I liked the most about this
Girl
episode was when they were like actually like competing.
Yeah.
Because the drama, it was just like there was so much of it, and it was for so much of the time, and it's an hour long. Like
I think the drama was my favorite part.
Yeah.
I didn't
The
like,
drama was cool,
sometimes
but after
I
a
didn't like
certain
watching
point-
them dance.
I don't like those two young girls.
But I'm
you
saying
know?
the-
No,
creepy.
yeah, the really little girls were gross.
Yeah.
They looked like little like
Gremlins.
robots.
They're tiny.
Yeah,
They're tiny girls.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
really tiny girls.
It was. Ooh. And
what is Gollum? What is he? What kind of creature is he?
he's a hobbit.
Yeah, he's a
Hobbit.
hobbit gone raw.
That's not right.
No, he's
No.
a
Oh,
hobbit
yeah,
who's been alive for so long that he's just been so like
Gollum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The My Precious.
Smeagol, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's really cool.
He's a hobbit who's been like alive
He's just been
so long.
I
so
didn't know
fucking
that.
deformed.
Because the ring has been like keeping him alive, dude. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Lord of
Come
the
on, Lord
Rings.
of the Rings.
Gollum,
Fuck
he's like
that.
5
is that?
years old or
Gollum?
something.
Who is Lord of the Rings?
I know Lord of the Rings.
Who
but I
is
don't know
Gollum?
Follow the
No,
Hobbit.
that is a
Gollum.
good. No, that is.
Oh,
I
that
think
is-
it's
yeah.
Sauron.
the guy that always
Yes.
He's the
barefoot.
Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy.
Because
Yeah.
it's his ring, and I think the ring talks
Yeah.
about being Lord like the one
That's
ring.
nothing
rule
that
of
he
them
meant.
all.
But yeah, that's what those little girls
Right.
remind me of. The way they were just like bending and like crawling and shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
They were so small, like him.
Yeah.
Yeah. The show was wild. Oh my god, it was. She's about to go to prison.
Yeah,
Jesus
that was
Christ.
great. That was a nice
Yeah.
little.
What the?
That
fuck,
was
man.
great. That was pretty good. I like that. She's
What'd
about
you
to
go-
go to
yeah.
prison for fraud.
Yeah, what exactly
It
did
was-
she do?
I'm pretty sure it's fraud. I heard fraud, but I could
But
be
like,
wrong.
what is that? Like what was fraud? Like what specifically did she do?
It might have been like a taxes thing. That's how it usually goes for these people,
Yeah.
especially people like her, like just with a lot of money.
The
Just
dance routine was
celebrity.
very weird, you know?
Yeah. The family
Family court?
court.
She
That
was crying, like, I don't know.
Yeah, that was so weird.
Yeah, they like tortured a little girl.
that
for
poor
this
girl
one.
going through a divorce and she has to dance it.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's weird because like the mom can't like handle like the actual problem like at home, but like she wants it to like perform it? Like, what the fuck?
That mom was
Why
the
can't
worst.
just be a better
that was my
mom?
least favorite mom.
Yeah, I didn't like her.
She was terrible.
What mom do you like?
Ooh, I liked the one.
Ollie.
That's the black girl.
Yeah,
That's the
I
only
like-
one I
She
remember.
she had some good lines. Yeah.
Yeah, because she was there.
I think
from,
she was the least like
I
dislikable.
swear that like all these women, it seems like they were trained to like give like insults and like do like reply,
Yeah.
snarky things.
Yeah.
It seems like they've been doing this for so
Yeah,
long
they
that
all
they
have
just know
like
how
a
to fucking do
weirdly
it.
like high level.
They're
skill
good at it.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, they are like really good at that.
They
one
all,
specific
yeah, they're
thing.
all
It's a very good
perfect
point.
for this show.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that they
And,
know
like,
what they're doing.
I love how like there'd be nothing would be said, and one of them would just start talking, and it would start to seem like they were just like making a comment, but it turns out to be a snarky like insult at like another mom.
Yeah.
They can just do it like on command.
Do you guys remember those two moms with the daughters that are gonna do solos the next
Yeah,
time?
they were.
Yeah.
They had a fight, I think. It's on YouTube, I think.
Like a physical
Oh,
fight?
I think.
No fucking way.
I don't know. I'll look at it. Hold on.
Holy
Yes,
shit.
Look
please do.
Yeah, that's
Holy
fucking awesome.
That's the only thing missing, dude. Is like actual.
I'm sure it's happened at least a handful of
Yeah,
times.
probably.
It's had to, because they just constantly are pitting people against each other.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, the dancing, I was not impressed. I was like,
Yeah, I didn't like
Yeah,
that part
it's
of
the
the show.
Abby Lee Company. Abby
I've
Lee.
seen so much. It seemed, yeah, like
They're a
I've seen
fucking
shit.
hack.
I've seen shit like that at talent shows. Like,
Yeah, that wasn't any better than.
Yeah, remember the
Yeah.
the insider info we got? They just go to like small, tiny shows with nobodies. They don't go to like the actual like big names and get actual
yeah,
competition.
and it's kind of,
And they
wow.
still get second. That's how bad they are.
it's
Fuck Abby Lee Company.
Yeah, I think I found it.
okay.
Oh fuck yeah.
Oh, well, she's leaving. Wait, she's leaving?
She's yelling in my face saying that I was bullied.
Yolanda, I swear I'm gonna kill somebody.
Oh shit!
Oh,
But I'm gonna watch the kid.
No fucking way.
oh! Call the police.
Holy shit!
She just attacked. She literally ran.
She did. I mean, she's not wrong. She just pounced on her.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
Well, the light turned out too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Turned it off because it was a dark moment in the series.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Can
God.
you send this thing off?
No. Actually, I kind of like it on. Because I can like barely see each face, and it's like in a,
that's
it's
great.
like
You
in a
all look
diamond
very.
right now.
You
Yeah,
look
we
like
look like-
Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah.
You give me like
They got, like, big ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, like an Illuminati meeting.
Wow.
Great.
That was jeez, wow. That was wild. This show's crazy. Reality shows are underrated.
That's what I'm saying. That's why like Jersey Shore is the shit, dude. I think Jersey Shore is
Yeah,
the shit.
I hadn't seen any of it until like a year ago, but I
Uh-huh.
did, and when I did see it, though, I was like, okay, this is actually pretty fucking cool.
It's
Like,
just
fun to
entertaining.
watch.
Like these people are just fucking
yeah, they're really fun
it's
to watch.
it's
dude.
like it's junk food entertainment, but it's
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, man.
dude,
Come
that's
on.
a great way to put
It's
it.
just a vibe. It's just the energy, you know?
Yeah.
It's the flaming hot Cheetos at TV,
But
man.
yeah,
Oh.
dude, that is
I like
such a
reality
good
tip,
comparison.
man. The
Jersey
reality
Shore is flaming hot Cheetos of
man.
TV.
Holy shit. That's the most,
Just
the
a
most
munch on that shit.
Yeah,
Just a
wow.
ding ding.
I'm
Just
done.
Thanks. Thank you guys so much. Means a lot. But yeah, wow.
Yeah, reality shows, like, I think it depends, though. Like, it has to have
I'll
a
rate it
good
a 7.5
concept.
for entertainment.
Yeah.
It either has to be, the people inside have to be good, like in the actual, actors or whatever you want to call them,
yeah.
have to be good, or, like, just the show's concept has to be really
Mm.
something.
Uh-huh.
My sister's been talking about this one called Love Island, and it seems like it's like
heard
The
of that
Bachelor mixed with Survivor, and
It's really fucking
the-
weird.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I
I've
know what
heard-
that is.
I've heard it's just the weirdest, craziest
So
thing
it's
ever.
like they just get like a one big house and then they just throw like a bunch of like single people in there and like they just have like challenges and stuff and there's like a bunch of drama and like just crazy shit just like happens like in the house. Like I heard about this one like recently It's like the same essential thing. It's like a house and like a bunch of people in it. Well, this one lady was like dating this like one guy on the show, whatever. And so at night, but they have cameras everywhere. Like they're aware of this. Like they have cameras in like every room, like every fucking where. And at night, like they were like partying or whatever, like in this house, and they were drinking. And like the producers like let this girl know like the next morning that like she got raped.
Oh, I knew it.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Yeah, she got like raped, and she was like, wait, what? And who was it? And then the camera saw that it was the fucking boyfriend. Like she was
Holy
like
shit.
Yeah, like she was like passed out, and like he wanted to like, you know, have sex or whatever, and she was like, no, like I'm like, and she was about to like, you know, pass out or whatever. But he got in the bed instead, and yeah, while she was like passed out. And you know the craziest part? They showed it. They showed her the footage and made her watch it. Like she didn't want to watch it, but she was like, "No, we think like you should like watch this. Like it's really important that you should watch this." And like they filmed her reaction, and they fucking put that on TV.
Oh.
They put that shit on TV.
Oh my god.
They got so much shit. It was
Holy
crazy.
Shit, dude.
I gotta see this. Jesus Christ.
That is the juiciest thing I have ever heard. That was
I don't know
dude.
if it's the show that Amy was talking about, but it's the same essential concept. Like there's a bunch of those kind of shows now.
Wow, that is hard.
Yeah,
I
no,
gotta start watching this. That is the main
Imagine you
takeaway.
sitting and watching. You just saw like a rape video that's coming on.
Oh.
Obviously they can't show, but like the fact that they're like filming her reaction
Dude, that's
and
fucked
using
up.
that as footage for the show in their own little like drama universe. I don't know what it is. Like
That's great.
That's great.
yeah. Yeah, reality shows, like there's definitely something to gain from
Jesus.
it.
That's horrible, but insane.
Yeah. And it's like the lengths they would go to for like content. That's like the internet too. Like
Yeah,
going
dude.
viral and
It's
doing
sleaze.
dumb shit
It's
or like
sleaze.
or like punching someone or like getting in a fight with
Mhm.
someone and have it go viral. Like people like love that shit now. It's like that's content. Like that's something you feed to your fans, or just like people like just put it out on the internet to get more people, get more like notoriety, and like that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's like a culture that's like there in the internet age right now.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm. Like you wouldn't hear about that like I don't know in the 90s.
No.
Yeah, like that doesn't
was
happen.
just
Going
starting out.
viral is not even a fucking thing unless
Yeah.
you're like a musician or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, reality shows are the shit
Yeah, they're
for
fucking
sure.
awesome.
Yeah, there's not much good TV anymore, like live TV.
Yeah, on
kind
cable,
of thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
But like
really
that's a
is.
shit.
We're talking cable, baby.
Mhm.
Check out my apartment. We're talking cable.
What the hell are you talking about?
That's from Gremlins,
Oh.
which is the movie we watched.
Oh. Yeah, that's right.
I'm working on our transitions,
Cause
guys.
Christmas time is here.
Oh,
To review Christmas movies. We're gonna review Christmas movies. Gremlins is a Christmas movie.
I thought
It
you had a
is.
little cherry on top. Just a little.
Oh,
like
sorry,
it. Okay,
sorry.
cherry.
Give us another one.
No, I'm done now.
Oh.
I spoiled it.
You fucked it up, Greg.
But yeah,
Sorry.
Spielberg is the man in charge.
Man
for
of
this.
the hour.
Man of the hour and a half. Man of this hour and a half.
What?
Man
talk
of
about
the
the
hour
movie.
and a half.
Of the
what you said?
movie. Of the movie. Hour and a half movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, no, he did a great job.
Well, he
You can tell
didn't
it was
direct.
Spielberg, whatever. He still had.
Joe Dante
He executive
directed.
produced. That means he supplied them with everything.
He supplied them with the goods. He supplied them with
And
the
had
ooze.
his hand in all of it. He was the one who got to, get the final cuts and, what goes and what doesn't go, because he's the executive producer. He runs this shit, baby.
This is terrifying.
It's better than a director.
Wow.
Not really. but-
He's great, though. He's one of the best. He's probably my favorite.
So
Spielberg is great, yeah.
Are we talking
Spielberg is
about director
underrated.
guy?
Yeah.
I'm slowly learning more about him.
Cool.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, all that ooze, all those cute little gremlins and
Wow.
the scary little gremlins.
Yeah, no,
Wow.
And their pupils when they were in their pupa states.
Yes.
Yeah, one of the best parts, if not the
Shit.
best part about the movie, was like the set design,
Yes, I think
The-
I think that's the best part. Of
the
the movie.
set design, prop design, like the animatronics, like
Revolutionary.
it was seamless. Like it didn't even seem like, you know,
Insane.
that there was shit going, like, you know, there's people like controlling everything or anything.
Mhm.
It was just a vibe the entire time. Stylistically, it is, oh my god, one of the best movies to come out of the 80s. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh my god.
I loved this movie.
Yeah, it was just all that accompanied with like the directing and everything was just done so well. That was the main like that was the best
All
part.
the suspense was great.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like how they revealed the gremlins and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it left me
Yeah, that
wanting
was
more.
really good.
It left me
Yeah.
wanting more. I was like, I want to
Yeah,
see
when
what
they
this
really-
thing is.
Yeah, what does this
I was like,
fucking
what does it look
like?
like? It
They,
hatched.
they
Just
did
show me.
that
Yeah,
so
yeah.
well. You see it for a second. And then,
Yeah, you did. Yeah, he was like in the office or whatever, and then the thing pops out, and you see it for a second, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's so
I'm
good.
like, I
It's
wanna
I
see-
kind of know what this thing looks like,
Yeah,
but not
and
a
I'm like, I
whole lot.
want to
need
see it head on. I
again.
want to see its whole
And
face.
I feel like that's how
everything.
you would actually see them, like if you were in that situation.
Yeah,
you know?
You're not gonna.
It
just,
makes
like,
it seem more real.
it's not like presenting itself.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, yeah, the props, the set, like just the design for the entire movie, the costumes, the lighting, just visually, stylistically, I think it's like 10 out of 10, dude. Like
Premise is
it does
insane,
not get
dude.
better than
Yeah.
this. Like, the concept is original and they executed it really, really well.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think they stuck the landing. That was my flaw.
I'm not as harsh on the ending as you, but I definitely agree that the final showdown could have been cut down a lot. I think that was when it really started to drag for me. I was like, okay, we know they're just gonna shine light on him. We know that's just how they're gonna beat him. Like, just get to that already. It's just,
no,
they
there was
really
no
dragged that out.
stakes.
Yeah, I was like, come on, I know.
It was like, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So that was my big complaint with the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But I
that's a good
felt
point.
that a little even before just the showdown. It was like the bar was happening, and when the bar and like
The bar was, I love the bar scene.
the bar was great. Yeah, no, I thought that was like one of the best parts of the movie. So the bar scene was happening, and it was great. And it was soon after that when I was like, okay, where's this going? Like, because
Oh, okay, I see.
the girl comes out, but like. Then how does she meet up with the guy again?
He goes to the bar. I think he somehow knew what was going on there.
Yeah, and then so he meets up with
Yeah.
the girl, and
Yeah,
they
how do
just
you
start walking around, and then like in between they show montages of just the gremlins fucking up shit like in the cities, which was cool to look at, like which was great. But like they were just like, it just felt like they were showing off what they could do stylistically, and they were doing that great. That was going great. But like then the movie's going on, and like the girl and the guy, they're just like walking around, and then like just luckily all the gremlins that like, you know, just hatched from this pool of water are conveniently just all packed into a theater watching Snow White.
Yeah, they did just stumble upon
And
it.
it's like,
Yeah.
there's no stakes at that point. It doesn't feel like, you know, like they're achieving anything. It just seems like the ending is just like getting handed to them, like how to kill all these gremlins. And then it's like, oh, there's still one more though, because he went out to get candy outside. And then, let's have a final showdown with that. And then, in between, let's just have this weird kiss that doesn't make any sense, even like because the two characters have only talked like one other, like not one other time.
Hell yeah.
They've had one real interaction.
I say a couple more times.
There was like the bank, but
I think it was like
I don't think
implied
that's.
that they had a deeper history.
And
you know?
they
Well, I mean, I don't think so.
I didn't think
It
that
just
was that
felt
big
out
of
of
a deal.
place.
I thought it was
like,
just a small little.
It just I just
Yeah,
thought it was
that
weird.
didn't get to me.
Yeah, it was just kind of like it was there, you know. It was like a nice.
I just
little,
felt it was
It
odd.
didn't seem that weird, I felt like.
Yeah, I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
It really was.
I
it
thought it
seems
was
like
kind
a
of
very
forced.
very small.
It is, but yeah, I just thought that was kind of forced.
I know.
But like, I don't know. It
She's
just the
beautiful, she's
ending, like I
gorgeous.
just felt like they didn't know how to end it, because it's like
Had a
what they
crush on
were
her,
dealing
man.
with. What they were dealing with for these kids was just too much. Like, what can these kids do about all these gremlins? You know, like there's nothing you can do, and so they just didn't know how to conclude it. So they went with the simplest route possible.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that. I felt like up until that point, up until that last leg, I thought the movie's fantastic. I was like completely on board with everything that they were doing. And like the way the story was progressing, but just the way they ended it just kind of fell flat. Even with the Chinese guy, the owner, he came back. I thought that interaction,
I thought that part was kind of sweet.
the very ending with the gremlin was sweet, but like, I don't know, just the whole interaction just seemed odd, and I don't know, I was just not a fan of the conclusion. The conclusion just felt really, really weird, and it just felt really drawn out too by the last leg. But overall, it exceeded my expectations, and I enjoyed it very much.
Yeah.
That's my only real flaw. Tony?
Yeah, I just think another flaw I don't think we talked about was that just like I don't think you guys had a problem with it, but I didn't like they tried to be. I think it was like there were more jokes that fell flat than I remember. There's a lot of jokes that fell flat when I was watching it this time that I wasn't a fan of.
Like which ones?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you any.
Okay. Is it just like
just like throughout watching it?
Is it
just
just
like
like
anytime I felt like they were trying to be funny, I was like kind of I don't know. I didn't...
let me give you an example. Like when he put like the orange in like the
yeah,
juicer.
yeah.
When like honestly every time like an invention.
Yeah,
was going on.
yeah.
That shit was like.
I feel like there was so much.
It didn't work from the get-go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
From the get-go, like
Yeah.
the juicer thing was like the first like real time that they were using that kind of bit.
Or like the toothpaste. No, I think it's the toothpaste.
They used the
thing, like,
toothpaste, but
in
that
one
was
shot.
that was with like the story, so it was just kind of like this little thing. But I felt like the juicer was like standalone time.
Yeah, that was so
slotted
weird.
here to here to do an invention joke.
Yeah.
And the juicer was like the first time that it really did that. And yeah, right from the get-go, it was just not funny. And so it's like every time an invention did something, I was not into it. And that was like the humor that they were kind of going for.
And the whole thing with like how much that lady hated that dog, I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was fine. I thought it was for the plot, and I thought that was fine. Like
I
in
just
the
don't like
beginning.
when like the characters are so just so
One-dimensional?
like archetypes. Yeah,
But at this, but like
they don't have anything
I
else.
felt like that was a lot of this entire movie. All these characters felt like archetypes.
Yeah,
There's no one
Yeah, I
that
just
had
didn't
much
like
depth
that.
because like you really didn't spend any time with any character.
And I
There
wouldn't
were-
want to.
Yes, and I agree, and that's why I think it
yeah,
works
just-
for this
yeah.
movie, and that's why up until that last leg, I thought this movie was fucking fantastic because I thought what they were going for and what they were trying, I thought they were nailing every single part of it. Even if the characters were flat, but like the characters weren't the focus, so it didn't bother me. But like when it gets to a point where they're just relying on the stuff, and like the characters are doing like nothing, like that's when it starts to drag.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
I would have liked maybe a more charismatic leading guy.
Yeah, he was boring.
Yeah.
yeah. He was kind of just fine.
But it wasn't.
He didn't even have to be deep, just a little more personality.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah.
like like a Marty McFly kind of type.
Yeah.
something like
Yeah,
that.
that would have been good.
But
He was
the-
okay.
yeah, but I mean, it was.
I liked him.
Yeah, he's like a nice guy, you know.
Yeah.
You rooted
he
for
still
him,
did his role. Yeah.
and I just. This is I liked it when I saw it
The first
last.
time?
Yeah, but I didn't expect it to like it as much as I did.
Yeah, same here. I thought Gremlins. I'm like, I just thought it'd be like a goofy '80s movie, and it was, but like, I felt like they really
They did
pushed
it
the
well.
boundaries. Like, I really do think they did that. Like the visual and the directing aspect of it, and what they were doing with all the design,
Mhm.
and yeah,
Yeah.
very impressive. For
What
that.
about you, Sam?
Hmm?
What about you, Sam?
What'd you like?
It's pretty. It was my first time seeing it, so
And what'd you think?
it was pretty good. But I love the scene when the mom killed those 3 gremlins.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that scene?
Yeah, that was really
Yeah.
cool.
That was fucking awesome.
Fucking put him in the microwave.
Yeah, the cinematography and everything. On
Oh,
That's the one scene that I enjoyed right
Mhm.
there.
yeah. She like fucked them. She took out like 3 in like a very quick.
How did she kill the first one? Oh yeah, she just used
used
the shield.
It like,
No.
it like fell in the machine
No,
and she did.
Oh my god, I thought that one. I think that one was my favorite.
Yeah, that was brutal.
That one just
All the blood's going everywhere. It was like the green blood. That looks so cool.
Yeah.
that was my. I think that was my
Yeah,
favorite. I was
and-
down more than the microwave.
And when she picks up the knife, I expected her to like open the door, see it, drop the knife, and run away.
Yeah,
But
I thought it was
she
gonna be
fucking
like
stabbed
Not
Yeah.
at all. What happened? I was like, you're not gonna kill him, and then she kills 3 of them.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude,
Holy
the stabbing
shit.
one was brutal.
that
man.
was fucking awesome. That
they
was
could
one of
have
my
easily
favorite
went
scenes.
that
Yeah.
route, like where she just like runs
Yeah.
out of the house
Yeah,
in
that would've
fear
been
and stuff.
lame.
But they didn't,
She
and it's because
really
they just knew
stood up for
how to
herself.
handle that scene.
She had more balls
They
than
just
the
knew how to
kid.
handle it.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, she was awesome.
That was great. The scene in the swimming pool, it's like, whoa.
Yeah,
yeah.
that looked so cool.
That was
And the
so
thing is,
well
they're
The
done.
whole pool
And
was green and bubbling. I was like, I want to go in there, dude.
And that felt so cool because, like, the entire movie, they really stressed the, like the water thing, and they
Yeah,
showed
you
like
knew
the
the
effects
rules.
of it.
You knew them.
Yeah, yeah.
You knew them, and then so
Yeah, they
after
made
they
sense,
turn
yeah.
into, you
Right.
know, Gremlins version 2, like 2.0, and they get dropped, and he jumps into the water. You're like, that felt like.
Like,
So
this is
grand.
significant, yeah.
That felt so significant because that rule just
Yeah, they
is made
demonstrated that like one drop replicates a little bit, but like
Yeah.
more water replicates
Yeah.
them more, and then he jumps into a fucking pool.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh.
And it's,
man.
at that point, I'm like, these things are clever. Like, they just know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, yeah,
He
they're,
knew
like,
to
very
jump in the
smart,
water.
yeah.
He knew as soon as he came to jump in the water and multiply like fucking crazy. Like, he just
Mm-hmm.
knew exactly what to do. These things were so smart. I love
Yeah.
that. Like, as cute as the Gremlins 1.0 was, the Gremlins 2.0 I thought were better.
The Mogwai.
There was-
Yeah.
The Mogwais, yeah.
The Mogwais and the Gremlins.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, that's a good distinction. Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, I loved how human-like they became.
Yeah, they had so
Yeah.
much
Like,
they were
personality.
They were like
Clothes.
tricky guys.
They
yeah.
got crazy.
They had one guy as a flasher.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so good.
Those are the jokes. Every joke with the Gremlins, I think, landed.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
So that's
I agree
why-
with
Like,
that.
I love when the crazy cat lady that hates the dog, when she comes to open when she comes to open the
Yeah.
door, and it's just a bunch of the Gremlins like singing Christmas carols. Oh, that killed me. I love that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
They had so much just personality and charisma.
The
It's
Gremlins
crazy.
all together were like the Joker.
Yeah. Dude, that's a really good point.
They just fucked
Oh
around.
my
yeah.
god, yeah.
They didn't care.
They just felt like they were like invincible.
The, the
They're like a
Gremlin,
force.
the Gremlins rival Heath Ledger Joker. I'm sorry, they just do. And yeah, I loved how what's it, Stripe, like he mostly just used a gun.
Yeah.
That
He
was
loved
so
guns. Like that's not what I would like. They just
See, that's another reason why I felt like the ending was lazy.
Mhm.
They could have
There's
gotten
nothing
even
was right.
yeah,
yeah,
like
he could have really
like even that, like they could have at least gotten a little more
got
creative
really
with
complicated and convoluted.
because these
and it's
guys
like,
were masterminds. Like they knew
Yeah.
what they were doing, right? So it's like his only response.
But the only way to beat them is to just like happen upon like it's like
and then
stumble
it's like,
upon
oh,
a fluke.
there's a gun.
Yeah.
He literally like looks at, points out, and he's like, gun. Like it was. I thought that was stupid. And then, but I like when he got to the water fountain. He was just like,
yeah,
I
was
like
so
that,
sick.
but then-
the effects were great. I mean, when he's dying in a skeleton.
oh, that was crazy.
Yeah. Wow,
See, again, they were just showing off. Like that was so good.
that's so
Yeah,
cool.
that looked fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So many just cool looking things in this movie.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
movie was fucking awesome. It's fucking rad.
And I think they did the. I felt like they did the comedy horror thing like pretty well.
yeah,
too.
this might be my
like
Probably best comedy horror I've ever
yeah.
seen.
I was gonna say yeah. They
But,
do
like-
it so
Oh, like this,
perfectly.
maybe only good one, honestly. I can't even remember like any time I've liked really a comedy horror.
this is the end.
This, okay, yeah,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
that one's.
If you want to call it that, it was hardly.
Yeah, it wasn't really a
horror.
horror.
Tucker and
but-
Dale, I think, is a great.
I don't know what that is.
You know that
Tucker
one.
and Dale.
It's like they're hillbillies and
Oh, is that the shit that?
Oh,
we saw
that
yesterday.
one
yesterday?
is really good.
Or the other day or something like. there
oh
was
yeah,
like-
yeah. You saw yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that one is just such a
Dale
clever.
and Tucker versus Evil.
It's
I
just
think
such a
what it's
clever twist on. Do you know what it's about?
No, not really.
It's-
Is it just Is it a zombie thing?
No,
No.
it's
Thank God.
it's like kind of a parody of slasher movies
Uh-huh.
where like these like group of teens are going out like get a cabin
Uh-huh.
and they see these two kind of like hillbilly guys,
Uh-huh.
and it's just a series of like it's kind of slapsticky, and it's just a series of constant misunderstandings.
Uh-huh.
And they think they're out to get them, and they're like terrifying, and they end up accidentally killing themselves off.
Jesus.
Yeah,
And
they
they-
like think they're in a horror movie.
Yeah,
Oh my
and they
God,
think they're
that's
like
great.
killing them off, but then they think they're like a suicide pact, and then like the one, the leader just goes crazy.
Oh man.
It's
Yeah,
a
dude, it's
great
fucking
movie.
good.
It's such a clever twist. on
When
this.
did it come out?
Quite a while ago.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like maybe 10 years ago.
yeah.
And it's very underrated. And it was, yes, highly recommend.
Yeah, that is a really good movie.
Yeah. And Gremlins is a great mix of. Although that movie was never like scary,
Yeah, that's a good point.
like suspenseful. This one, it wasn't like scary, but it was very suspenseful.
Uh-huh.
But to
And
be
they
fair,
did that
though,
so well.
And they made the Gremlins look like scary little things. Like I would not want to encounter one of those.
But
Yeah.
to be fair though, like the comedy part, I felt that part they didn't do that.
Yeah, Tucker
well.
and Dale, it's like much
Yeah,
more comedy.
Yeah,
So-
much
Yeah.
funnier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, so that's yeah. But the thing with even though they didn't do the comedy part well, the movie itself was like much more lighthearted
Mm-hmm.
and like much more, it's much more vibrant than
Yeah.
like, just a regular
It had-
horror movie.
it was having
It still had
fun.
it's like it had the style
And the
of the
music
comedy.
was good at like
Yeah.
Yeah.
showing that.
Yeah,
too,
that
I
too.
thought.
Yeah, it's like the style. It's like it had a style of comedy and just like the way it's set up.
Mm-hmm.
But like the comedy itself didn't land. But
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
okay. But like it was the blend of like the lightheartedness and the horror all together, and it like being serious but not taking it too seriously at the same time.
Yeah.
Like it was a nice little balance.
great.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yes, that was.
Yeah, I don't know why I feel like I don't hear about this movie that much. Especially when it comes like Christmas movies.
Yeah,
and
this
stuff. I
is-
Yeah, it's
never
definitely
ever.
not like on
I
a
didn't
list
even
of
know it was a
Christmas
Christmas movie.
movies.
This is
like,
my second favorite Christmas movie now, officially. Just seeing this again, I was like, yeah, for
it's
sure.
either this or Home Alone, but like
I
I haven't
gotta
seen
see
Home
Home
Alone in a
Alone.
while. So
You've
I
never
don't.
seen Home Alone?
I
Pick
never,
that as
went
your
over
movie?
this.
I never saw any Home Alone.
We went over this last podcast.
Dude, pick that as your movie if you want to see Home Alone.
Yeah, dude, you should.
I like it. I think Home Alone has the sentimental, warm family Christmas, theme in it.
All
That
right.
this one doesn't really have that much.
Yeah.
And I love that. That's what makes me love that so much.
Okay.
It's not so much like what's going on in the
I was actually gonna say I don't really have a pick.
Home Alone would be perfect,
Yeah.
dude.
Well, I've had a lot of picks, but I was like everything. I'm like, I don't. Home Alone, yeah. That's it. We'll squeeze that one in right before Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
I also
Like
would
it.
love to get more guests in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There'll be more guests coming in, guys.
Yes, we got a whole
We got a lot of
slew. We
comments
got a
about those.
slate.
We're gonna release them.
MCU
Got a
style.
whole
We're done recording for the next 2 years.
This is total recap phase
They're lying.
2.
We have nothing set up as of now. We don't have a slate. We don't have MCU releases. Just
What are you?
waiting.
Whoa, Sash! I was bluffing. Sash, trying to act cool. I was trying to act confident.
I don't like lying to our viewers.
We don't like lying to our 8 viewers.
We need you
Our
guys.
8
We love you
viewers are
guys.
as well. Our guests as well.
Our strong audience of 8. You guys are always here for us.
You want to be on the show? You guys can be on the show.
Be on the show.
Just
Just
ring
leave
our
a
line.
comment.
All
Anyone that
8 of them.
comments will be
All
in the
8 of
show.
them.
They'll be on the show. Yeah.
Anyone who comments on our video, we will get on the show.
Just say I want to be on the show.
Just give us
We'll-
your email.
We will bug you for
Yeah.
your contact information.
We'll send a car out to get you from wherever you are.
Mm-hmm.
Me.
So
Yeah,
be
we'll
prepared.
send Sam to
Sam.
get you
Be
guys.
prepared.
My pink ski mask is ready to go.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, you pick people up.
Oh yeah, Sam. Have you seen Spring Breakers? Like, or you must have seen it, right?
No, I never.
Dude, you would love the fucking movie.
I just love the pink ski mask. I feel like a fucking boss. Yeah.
But like,
It does look really
It's a
fucking
Yeah.
great
cool.
look.
but yeah, Gucci's in it. Like, it's just a really good movie.
Highly
I think-
recommend.
I
It's
think
on
you'd like
Netflix.
it.
Yes,
Yeah.
you
I was
like
gonna
it.
watch it, but I'm like,
It's on
You should
Netflix,
definitely
dude. You can
see
see
it.
it
It's on
whenever you
Netflix?
want. Yeah, it's
I
on
was
Netflix.
gonna buy it on Amazon.
No, it's
No,
on
it's
No,
on
it's on
Netflix,
Netflix, so
man.
fucking go for it.
Definitely, you'd love it.
It's honestly one of my favorite. I think it's one of my fucking favorite movies. Just
Wow.
because it's so one of a kind, And I think that's just like the uniqueness of it just sets it apart.
Me and Sash, pink ski masks.
Yeah. Hey, I'll join in.
Hey, no, just me.
Oh.
No, I'll wear one too. I think we should all wear
All
one.
4 of us?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
We'll
We can-
finally have a picture for our
Yes.
Total Recap podcast. That'll be-
4 ski
wear the
masks.
ski
I like
mask with
that.
every guest.
yes. Oh, that's cool.
Dude, I like that.
that is cute.
Yeah.
What?
That is cute.
We'll do it. We'll make an Instagram account just for
Yeah,
that.
dude, that's really cool.
That's
We need
great,
some
man.
Get ready for that.
We need some guns.
But do they have to wear the ski
Yeah,
mask
yeah.
the whole show?
Hey, we need some guns, Greg.
Yeah, we need some guns.
We'll get some guns.
Hey, Greg.
Look at my shit. Look at my shit, bitch. Look at my Instagram account.
There's like an array of weapons out, and the guest gets to like put the mask on and like choose a weapon and then
Yeah.
take the picture.
And the caption every
Like that
post will
shit.
be, "Look at our guest."
Oh, that's...
No, seriously, I love that movie, dude. The more I think about it.
Dude, it was so much funnier than I remember.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, what's wrong with it? There's nothing fucking wrong with it.
Whoa, whoa.
There's nothing wrong with
Josh,
it, people.
No one's saying anything bad about the movie. We all
I just
liked
wanted
it.
to get the
Josh,
cred.
we all liked it.
I want the
Gosh.
cred. I'm talking to the people.
You
You
want
want
the
the
cred for
cred?
yourself.
I
Vanessa
want the
Hudgens in
movie.
it, I'm
I
gonna
want
watch.
the movie to have
Yeah.
Oh, you
Proud
want-
of you, man.
What? Everyone want to watch Vanessa Hudgens?
its cred. Oh yeah, Vanessa
Yeah.
Hudgens. See, she was most archetype kind of character.
Yeah, she was like.
You know, like
That's why I don't remember
She
her
was
that
the
much.
Deagle of that movie.
Yeah, I guess. She's
of that
better than
movie.
Deagle. What the?
I don't
All
know.
her
She's
Deagle
not
was
like
hot.
pure evil.
All her scenes were still good. She had some of the funniest scenes
Yeah,
too.
she's
So
great.
Yeah, she had the funniest line in the
yeah, holy fuck.
She makes fun
See
of,
what's
like,
wrong
the
with it? There's
person.
nothing wrong with this movie.
You're turning into a gremlin right now.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Don't feed me after midnight. Oh, it's
So-
after midnight. Don't feed me.
Does that like reset when the sun comes up?
What do you mean?
Like, what is
yeah,
after
I
midnight
believe so.
and what's-
It's like when the day starts.
Okay. I always wonder,
Dude,
like,
that's
when
a
does it
good
end?
question, actually. What's
Yeah,
the
'cause-
constraint? What's the time
Yeah,
constraint?
It's
on
always
There's-
after a
There's a
midnight
lot
of the
of
previous
yeah.
day.
That time one's a lot. There's a lot because technically
So when does it stop?
like
5,
different
4?
different time
I think,
zones.
I think it's probably when the sun comes up.
One?
What?
When the sun
The
comes
sun
up.
comes up. Do you know when the sun comes up?
We think it goes about
Well,
1?
that changes.
1 a.m.
It's
It's
never
never
at 1.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like before the time constraint. Is it just like the hour of midnight, like just like 12?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's
I think
very
12 midnight,
yeah.
probably.
That's the
I'm gonna say it's
flimsiest
that
rule.
1 hour. I think that one makes the most sense. Because when it
Yeah,
starts
like
to get into
midnight
1
to time.
and the sun comes up and all that.
Mhm.
'Cause it
Well, I
gets
think that
dark.
when the sun comes up is when it like resets. You know,
What do you mean reset?
because like, say right now it's like 10 p.m. It's like after the midnight of the following night, or like the previous night. You know, so like how far back do you have to go where it's like when does day turn into like, you know, the difference between after and before midnight? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's 12.
Yeah?
No, but like on the other end though. You know what I'm saying?
What other end? Other end of what?
Let me show you a calendar.
Okay.
Don't knock the phone down.
So you're saying like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. of the next day?
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
What about it?
What's going on?
We're talking about Gremlin lore.
Speaking Gremlin lore, I want to watch the World War II Gremlins prequel.
Does that exist?
No, I want it. I want to see it
Oh.
happen.
Like, what the fuck?
They were talking about making a Gremlins 3, and I'm like, no, please,
You made a
no.
Gremlins 2, is it good?
I've heard it's even crazier. I don't know if
Really?
it's, I don't know if it's not. I don't think it's as genuinely good, but I heard it gets ridiculous. Like they up the ante,
Okay, tell
like
me,
special
okay.
effects wise and stuff. And I definitely want to see it. I'm curious. And it all takes
Is it in
place in a.
Christmas?
I don't know, but I think it all takes place in like a huge building, so it's like contained. But there's just so many more Gremlins. I heard it's
See,
really
that's
good.
cool. I like that.
Hmm.
The concept
And
of
it's
that.
set in like New York
show me.
City,
Yeah, so you see how like
I think.
so there's like midnight of this day.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can't feed them after midnight.
Yes.
But like so 11 or 10 a.m. that's not like you wouldn't consider that after midnight, would you?
That's the morning. Yeah, no, this is exactly what we're talking about. Yeah. Huh?
Yeah. So it's not after midnight. But like, at what point along this
Yeah,
time
that's what I've been
range
saying,
does
yeah.
it become?
Morning? Yeah, that's
Does
what
it
I've been
become
saying.
not mid? So is it when the sun comes up?
I don't know. But they didn't say, like, it's when morning hits. They didn't say that. They just said that you can't feed them after midnight.
So, but if you, oh my god, never mind.
Big
No.
miss-
I know what you're saying. I don't know the answer either. I don't know when is when is it morning? I don't know. And when does it stop? I don't know.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, like, if
Wait till
it's for
close up.
hours and hours, I think that's kind of
I don't know.
bullshit. It's got to be for like an hour or something. Like, just like from 12 to 1. Like,
Oh, so that's what you're saying. You
that's
think
my
the time
theory.
frame
I'm
is
saying,
really
or at least
small?
that's what I'm saying. It should be. It should be because then if it's just like for hours and hours, like that's Jesus Christ. Like,
Oh,
then
so
you
like
have
you're
to,
saying like right after midnight.
yeah, like just right, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean that
I understand.
only Spielberg knows what he was intending.
Only he
so.
knew, and Joe Dante. We're not giving that guy enough credit.
Joe Dante
Yeah,
smashed it.
we should feel about.
It's-
We should
yeah.
talk about Joe Dante. He did a great job. He's the actual director.
Yeah.
But it's Spielberg.
But you don't know that. You're just assuming.
It still feels like Spielberg.
Oh,
felt
it's
like
got that
Spiel-
vibe, yeah.
It's got that Spielberg vibe.
It's crazy. He had a
I think he's
hand
just
in.
masquerading, dude.
He made
He's
E.T..
masquerading as a producer, but he made the whole movie.
Yeah, it's like a stage name. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Can we
Yeah.
just appreciate that he made
Tom
E.T.
Dante.
and he had his hand
Okay.
in Gremlins too? That's
Who?
pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's a good.
He made
that's
E.T.
a good resume.
and had his and don't forget Jaws and Indiana Jones. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I'm just saying the guy's crazy, like crazy good.
What has he done recently? Like, has he made anything recently?
Not that interested in his newer stuff. I'm
And
like,
what is that?
It's all like historical films and like dramas and like Oscar-y movies. It's
That's
like,
some good shit.
like-
What?
I don't know. It's just like Lincoln and stuff. And
Oh,
like,
fuck that. Oh, shit. Fuck
there's
that.
there was that one newspaper movie with Tom Hanks, and that was
Newspaper movie with
That
Tom
sounds like
Hanks.
the most
That
boring
sounds
movie
like the most
I've ever heard.
stale movie.
Exactly.
Oh,
So-
A
shit.
newspaper movie? What does that mean?
Oh, and Ready Player One. Oh, it's like those newspaper movies where they're trying to expose a big story.
Yeah,
that's what I meant.
Those newspaper movies.
Like journalists.
No, I know what
movies.
you're saying, but just the idea of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the first
yeah.
time I was like, I have no fucking idea what that
It was
is.
like about Nixon or something.
Oh my god, that sounds so boring.
But yeah, and Ready Player One didn't look that good. I wasn't that.
I heard people said that it was better than like what they thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, that's what I've heard everyone say, but I can't.
And I'm
imagine-
gonna
I can't- I'm never
assume
watch
I'm
it.
gonna completely assume that it's just because Spielberg made it look real good, because it's like a virtual reality thing.
Jurassic Park, he did too, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Damn. Also, but Spielberg, his like best movies, it seems like it's got to come from someone who's has a younger kind of mindset. I don't know.
What the hell are you talking about?
Like just Spielberg's like those classic movies, like the tone of those. Like my favorite of his movies.
Oh, the ones that are directed towards a younger audience.
yeah, and it.
Oh,
yeah,
okay, yes,
like
no,
those,
I agree. Yeah,
I feel like need to come from not like an old man. Like it just.
but he makes them so good.
But-
The old
well,
man knows how to make good.
But at
child
the time, he
movies.
wasn't an old man.
He knows how to make good child.
No, but at the time, he
movies.
wasn't an old man. He was,
But he still wasn't a child.
Yeah, but no, I mean, like, I don't know, just more youthful.
What's
like,
the constraint, Greg? How old must you be to write
child's
child
movie.
movies, huh?
well, it clearly showed that he wasn't,
What? He wasn't what?
he didn't make.
He made a good child movie.
Yeah, but not like his later, like.
Ready Player One. I'm sure the kids love that shit. It's not for me. I'm not
Lincoln?
a kid, but.
Yeah, Lincoln.
I bet kids.
Oh,
love that.
okay. So you're saying like Lincoln in movies like that, it doesn't work because it's not child movies.
No, that's not. You're completely. But I'm just saying, I don't know. It's like this young hotshot director, and he's making like these fun kind of. I don't know.
Are you knocking him for it? Are you saying
I'm
he's
not.
bad or something? Like you can't write child movies?
I'm saying it gets to a point where he's
What
not.
the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know.
I don't think I didn't get that you saying calling him a.
No, I'm
pedophile.
just wondering why he
What?
can't write.
There was nothing I said about him being a pedophile.
No, I'm saying.
But why can't he
I don't
write
think
child
that.
movies? though?
I
That's what
don't
I'm saying.
either.
No, why can't he write child movies? That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, to make those kind of movies, it just comes better from someone who's more
We spent a
younger
long
and
time trying to
optimistic,
explain
I
this.
guess, and like, I don't-
Someone who's optimistic?
never mind.
Did Spielberg
Never
make
mind. No.
No.
He had nothing.
Did he? Yeah, did he do
Did he
anything?
make any-
No, he didn't do any
animated movies?
Pixar movies because I think he created DreamWorks. Fun
Wait,
fact.
he made
What?
it?
Yeah, he created
Steven
DreamWorks.
Spielberg created
Yeah.
DreamWorks?
Yeah,
Holy shit, did you know that?
No.
I
What
didn't
the
know
fuck?
that either.
yeah, he's a rich man.
Holy moly.
DreamWorks. He's got that Shrek money too, along with
Oh, man,
Jurassic
that Shrek
Park,
money.
along
Holy
with
fuck, dude.
all his classics. And
What
he's-
else is true?
Oh my God, he's produced Men in Black. He's produced so much of what life
He's a-
is.
it seems like
life
he's-
has
it
to
seems
offer.
like he
Like life's move.
It seems like that's what he's doing now. I think
I
he's
don't
given
know.
up the directing to produce
sorry, Mike.
more and get his hand
Yeah.
in more movies.
Fun fact,
But that's because that's how you make the money, dude.
he almost directed Return of the Jedi. How great would that have been?
I guess. Wait, Return of the Jedi?
Yeah, the third Star Wars
Oh
movie.
fuck yeah, that would have been
Wouldn't
great.
have been awesome?
Yeah.
He almost directed a James Bond movie. That would have been cool. But then he made Indiana Jones instead. I could go on. I'm just kidding. But yeah,
No, what else did he do, Greg?
Or almost do.
I don't think I've ever seen Jaws though. That's
I've only seen like the
I heard that was
middle
like the
of it.
first.
which is kind of crazy. Everyone says that's his best one by far.
I heard Jaws is like the first real blockbuster.
Mhm.
You know,
I got.
like, there was no such thing as like a blockbuster like hit movie before that. Movies were never seen as like these like commercial things where you can like profit off of.
Mhm.
It started with Jaws and then
Star Wars
then
came.
Star
and
Wars
really,
came and that
really
blew the door
'cause,
wide
like,
open.
Jaws, I don't
It
think people
kicked
were
that
seeing
shit
7
wide
times.
open,
You
yeah.
know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then boom, we're
Boom.
here.
Yeah. It's kind of like a strangely recent thing, almost in a way.
Yeah.
It feels recent, but it's not recent at all.
Yeah,
the more,
but,
the more
like-
you think about it, yeah. But I feel like the flaws of it are coming out more now.
Like blockbuster movies.
Yeah, and just
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
100%.
these mass
Yeah,
production
completely.
of movies
Oh, yeah.
by studios.
Yeah,
and
more
stuff.
people are kind of just
More
aware
people
of
are
it.
being aware of it.
Oh yeah.
And like now, like you even like Oscar movies and stuff, like they can get really popular,
Yeah.
and like and people still
Uh-huh.
like people are kind of thirsty for more movies like that now, which is kind of cool. Because it hasn't been like that
Yeah.
since forever ago.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
But you know how like a lot of people complain how about like Star Wars merchandising like recently, especially with like Force Awakens and stuff
Mhm.
like that. Dude, that's been going on.
Yeah, they've always been
they've
doing
always
that.
been doing that.
Yeah.
Since the
People are
first
making it out
movie.
to be like a Disney problem.
No, it's not.
Yeah, no, I'll
It's
give
not
Disney
at
that.
all.
The people who are saying like Disney's like ruining Star Wars and like the merchandising and like in the creating of characters, like they've been doing that shit since the fucking prequels.
Yeah.
Since
Oh, probably
the
before that
first
too.
movie.
But like I know at least like the prequels, because that's when like movies were. This is the 2000s.
Mhm.
So it's like now they really saw this gold mine, and I feel like it really, like went off with the prequels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause like,
But I don't know. I mean, even in Spaceballs, they were making fun of the merchandising.
yeah.
They were like, yeah.
But I don't know. I'm just thinking about it like, whatever they were doing in like the 80s or like the 90s, it just wouldn't compare
Yeah.
to the 2000s.
Because then
The
you got
2000s,
video
that's when-
games. You got...
Yeah, that's yeah. So.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that
So the comics
So
were
people
ripped off.
need to stop hating on Disney for that. Like, that's been around for forever.
Yeah.
It's a new. I did not know that.
True that, bro. Speak the truth. All right?
You are right, yeah.
Was I right?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Good. Good.
Yeah, back to Gremlins. Any other like flaws or anything that you guys noticed?
But Gizmo's so fucking cute.
So
I
cute.
fucking want one.
So
He's
fun.
so goddamn
He'd be my
cute.
little buddy.
Oh, wow. He can sing and shit.
Yeah, so
He
beautiful.
sounded like a video game.
I'd love that
kind
to
of.
be my ringtone. Gizmo singing.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like a music like box, dude. It's
Yeah, he's weird. He's like a pet, but he's also kind of like a little person.
like
It's
I love
what?
that.
He has so
and
much
it makes
personality.
music,
Mhm.
original music.
Not
not
original. That's what we like
Original,
about him
but-
the most.
I think he could make original music.
He doesn't do covers.
No, he's not doing covers.
That'd be cool though.
That's all he kind of showed, though. Oh no, he didn't. In the shop, he was singing by himself.
Yeah. You can do more than just covers.
Go Mogwai, go Mogwai,
go Mogwai, go Mogwai. So cute. So cute. Come on, Mogwai.
What
the fuck?
Come here, Mogwai.
Okay. They like
What?
kind of talked a little bit,
Yeah.
and they could
Yeah.
understand people.
I will miss you, Billy.
That was his name? I
That
didn't
got
know his name the
that
entire
got
time.
me crying.
I
They
didn't know
got
his
me
name.
crying.
I knew his last name because it was written all over the
Gizmo got me
inventions.
crying when he said that.
Oh, Gizmo!
They do reunite, I think.
And the
In
second
Gremlins
one,
They have to, yeah. There's no way.
it's just two
If they're
separate
not-
stories.
Why make the movie?
It's
You can't just do a
it's
reboot
Gizmo, a
or
Gremlin
with
story.
a new kid or a new character. Come on.
I want to see a Stripe spin-off.
Ew. He's dead, Greg.
Oh yeah.
His birth and his death was in this movie. How?
That's kind of beautiful.
That is beautiful.
I guess.
Can we talk about how poetic that is?
Yeah, that was beautiful.
That
man.
Stripe is both born and dies. We see
Whoa.
it. Both events are captured on screen.
What the fuck? What the fuck? You're telling me this isn't in the top 250 greatest movies of all time because of that? That should be the reason why it is in that list.
Okay. I think it is.
Honestly, I think lists that big are pointless.
Stupid.
Yeah, I think it's kind of pointless.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, like you're definitely not ranking that many. Like this list is
This
Like,
is
what's
the
the point
definitive.
of that? What's
Yeah.
the actual point of that?
Yeah, I don't care, man. I don't care about.
And after a
That.
certain point,
Yeah,
like,
what's the 148th best movie?
and after
Who
a
gives
certain
fuck?
point, like
I gotta see it.
like comparing two movies
Get out a
like
piece
that
of
are
paper and I write down
side
all
by
of them.
side, like the spot 56 to 57. It's got to be like slim, like how much more you like those two movies. Like they
Yeah,
can easily
right?
be interchanged,
Yeah.
and that's why those lists are so pointless.
Yeah, like what if you're in this
and even if it
movie or
is the
that movie?
57th movie, who cares? Who wants to know about your 57th favorite movie? Like obviously you don't care about it that much.
Oh, I love Gremlins. This is my 57th favorite movie.
So fucking stupid. Top
Just
5,
imagine
10,
someone
15?
having that amount of like thought outness.
Top 15, I think that's where it should end. Top 20, I could understand that. I could understand
I can
it.
comprehend it.
I
Yeah.
can wrap my fucking brain.
Yeah,
around it.
there's a point to that, I guess.
Yeah.
Because, like, you get your first 10, you get your second 10. No one cares about your third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and whatever other ones you got, you know?
That's a good point.
Yeah. I think January we should do like kind of like we should do a movie obviously, but also like a little bit of like a recap of the year, like in the movies.
Or recap
Oh,
of
a
the...
total recap.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, fuck that. How about a recap of the fucking decade, huh?
What?
Of the whole fucking decade, huh? Yeah.
I like that.
That's even better. That's the first time we can do that. Not
Oh
the
my
first time,
god. That is
The
great.
Our
first time since
2020
the
episode.
inception of this podcast. That should be the...
Yes.
Yeah!
Dun 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 dun. That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Back to Gremlins again. Any other things you guys need to point out about
I love
the movie?
when Leonardo DiCaprio went in their dreams.
He's not in the movie.
Oh, wrong movie.
Tony, you had a lot of flaws. You said, what are the flaws, huh?
Not a lot. It was the
You should
biggest.
floss,
the biggest
by
thing
the
was
way.
the.
Yeah, what was the biggest one? Was it the comedy?
Yeah, we already mentioned it. It was the
Mm-hmm.
comedy.
Man, the comedy really gets you if it's not in a good movie. I mean, if it's not good in a movie.
What?
The comedy, if it's not good in a movie, it really hits you.
Yeah, that's true. You really noticed that.
I just thought
It really
they were
shoots
like
your enjoyment
they
in
were
the
just
fucking
they were. I
face.
think it was
Point
just
blank.
the thing is that they
Point
were
blank in
doing
your
it
face.
so much. Like it was like
True.
it wasn't like that the comedy was bad that it like ruined the movie for me.
Uh-huh.
It was just like they like kept doing it like over and over again. Like, they had so many scenes of like the comedy, like they were really
Uh-huh.
hounding on it, and I just didn't think they were delivering.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's true. They did make a effort to slot in bits, and I don't like that. I don't like.
I
it.
don't. I
yeah.
like that. I'll like it if it's good.
If it's
but, like,
good,
if
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
not.
Yeah,
if it
but
doesn't work, then it's like
it's just it's
like showing me that you didn't do something.
Exactly,
right,
it
that
sticks
you wanted
out.
To. Yeah.
It really sticks out.
Yeah.
But Greg, do you have anything to point out?
No, I kind of already pointed out my flaws with it. Other than that,
What was your main one again? Say it one more time.
just the showdown was just way too dragged out.
Yeah.
That's my biggest flaw because I remember first time seeing it also kind of being bored by that.
Mm-hmm.
But I enjoyed it so much more the first time. The first time.
Yeah.
This was a really fun movie for me. I really enjoyed it and had a lot of charm, and the effects were great. And I give this a 9, leaning towards a 10.
Did you watch it as a kid at all?
No, it was like early high school, maybe middle school. So
Wait.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it since I was a kid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's my first time seeing it, and other than like the last like third or like quarter-ish, I thought the movie was fucking stellar. I thought it was fucking great. I did not expect it to be this good, but that ending really just took the enjoyment out of it a bit. So yeah, I'd give it like a 7, a high 7 for sure. I think they did so good that from the rest of the movie that
the parts
still holds up.
The parts they
It's still
did
very
well,
enjoyable.
they did so
well that it's still very enjoyable, even if they don't stick the landing.
That's where I'm leaning towards too. Is that they did do like all the jokes and things that
and the characters are flat,
trying to do, because they didn't care whatever. Yeah, I didn't like that at all. That they were spending so much time doing that. I don't like when they do that. But the fact that like the special effects and like the puppetry.
Stylistically 10 out of 10. That's what carries this shit. It's a hard carry by that.
They did that. Like that was done like so much better than like the comedy was done bad. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
it outweighs it so much.
It outweighs it for sure.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give it like I'm gonna give it an 8 because I think it also is one. Yeah, it's up there with one of my favorite Christmas movies.
Yeah, Christmas movies too.
Because normally I'm not a huge fan of Christmas movies, but
same. Yeah, I'm not a fan at all.
This is definitely a really good one.
And this one, it really feels Christmassy. It's not like Die Hard where the setting is just
it's just a subtle backdrop, you know.
Yeah, but like in this movie, the Christmas is very much
really
so
in your face.
woven into it, into the movie. And it's just seamless. It just flows completely.
Great.
And so that's what makes it a true Christmas movie, and it was very, very good.
Yeah.
Sam?
I'll give it a 7.5. Pretty decent for the first time seeing it.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a favorite Christmas movie, Sam?
There's so many. I don't know.
Any one that you watch a lot or you have seen a lot?
What's the latest one I saw, like Christmas Story, I guess. That one.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Because there's so many Christmas movies, you can't even.
Yeah, there's a shit ton,
Yeah.
especially
Yeah,
by now.
Yeah.
Even not even talking about like the classics or
Uncut
whatever.
Gems.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, get ready for that, people. That's about to be a wild roller coaster
Yeah, dude, that's
of a
gonna
podcast.
be such a good one.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna shit my pants watching that movie. Oh my god, I
Very
cannot
excited.
wait.
Do. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think?
We liked it.
Come on, man.
Favorite movie so far of the year? Or?
Oh, that's hard.
Like
That we've
this
watched
year.
on the show.
No,
Or
that came out this year.
Oh.
Oh, Uncut Gems might fucking take that. We'll see.
Hey, you
We'll
haven't
see.
seen it yet,
We'll
bud.
see.
Yeah, maybe we should wait till like after Uncut Gems.
I get what we're
Like
doing.
the end of
that's
the
just so
year, you know?
far. We're doing a whole decade. So maybe,
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We could do it this year and a decade. We could just jumble it into
yeah,
one. But I think
a decade's a lot.
a decade's gonna be a lot more contemplation.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm really leaning with the Joker at this right now. I can't remember everything that's come out this year.
Yeah, I don't really remember a lot that came out this year, like off the top of my head. I need to see a list. Do you have a list?
I'll pull it up.
Yeah.
Just movies that come out this year.
Yeah. I don't know.
You really like the Joker, right?
Yeah.
I really like the Joker.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was good, but I didn't like it more than
I
the
liked it a
Joker.
little bit more than Joker, just a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm probably gonna end up rewatching the Joker more time. Like,
Yeah.
it's a movie. Joker's dead. I don't know number one, but it's definitely in my top 10.
I'm just thinking about what else like really impressed me, you know. And off the top of my head, I can't think of it.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm forgetting something.
Lighthouse, you guys gotta see that.
Oh yeah, let's see like that. Oh, Endgame, I didn't see that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Endgame, I almost don't count just because it's.
Far
That should be
From
talked
Home,
about
dude,
in the
I haven't seen a
decade.
lot
Yes.
of
Oh,
movies.
yes.
What the fuck? Far From Home, I still haven't seen that.
Yeah, that was good. I wouldn't be like this.
Yeah,
One of
that
the best
was
ones I've
yeah,
seen this year.
exactly. Yeah. That's what I was thinking, too.
Us came out this year. That was,
Yeah, that
I
same
put that in my
thing.
top
That was
five.
Spider-Man.
this year?
Yeah, early or very early.
Yeah, this is very early.
I like that movie.
Toy
a
Story
lot.
4, that was good. That was
Yeah,
fine.
but it wasn't like same
Captain
thing.
Marvel,
Same
fuck
thing. It was
that.
like, oh yeah, no.
I forgot those were all this year.
Glass came out this year.
Didn't see it.
Jojo Rabbit's probably my number one.
Oh,
I don't know what that is.
that is
What
my
is
number
that?
one for the year, dude.
Yeah.
Yep, that's gotta be
Jojo
it.
Rabbit?
Yeah, highly
Yeah.
recommend.
What is that?
It's
It's
so
so,
good.
oh my, it's so funny, dude. I can't remember the last time I saw I
Yeah.
laughed that hard in a
My
movie
favorite
theater.
comedy of the year.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta see this then.
It's so beautiful. That one really touched me. It really got me in the heartstrings.
So emotional too.
He was
Lego
exact-
yeah,
movie
they do
too?
like that heartwarming comedy. So
Oh, and I was like in the perfect mood for that, man.
yeah,
Lego
so
Movie
good.
2. I don't know if you guys saw
I
Lego Movie.
never.
I didn't see that. Yeah, what?
I didn't see. I still.
I
haven't
saw
seen
the
one.
first Lego movie.
Alita Battle Angel.
Oh yeah.
Didn't see it.
Tyler Perry's A Medea Family Funeral.
Oh yeah, forgot that one. Yeah.
That's probably like the number 2 or 3.
Yeah. Let me just make sure my phone's not super low.
Is that the ground?
Yeah.
You guys know the movie Beach Bum?
It was like
Oh,
Matthew
I never saw
McConaughey.
that, but yeah.
But I heard that one was like pretty fucking good.
I heard
Really?
it bad.
You heard Beach Bum was bad?
Yeah.
I heard Beach Bum was pretty
I don't
good.
know anything about
I
it.
didn't
though.
hear anything about it.
But yeah, it has McConaughey, Zac Efron, Jonah Hill. It's more of a comedy, obviously. So yeah, I gotta see that. I think that's another one of those where it's a vibe, like
Yeah.
stylistically. So Shazam came out. I know Greg saw.
Oh, that was a good. That was definitely not in my top 10 or anything, but
yeah.
but like
The Hunt-
Spider-Man was better, but Shazam, it was fun.
Uh-huh.
It was a good one. Aquaman.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that was last year. Sorry.
Aquaman was last year.
Yeah,
I thought what?
like December.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Detective Pikachu. Damn, I wanted to see that.
Ooh,
No, I just wanted to see the world, dude.
Yeah,
Like, I heard.
but it gets old.
Really? I heard a lot
It
of good
wears
things
off
about
pretty
that,
quick.
so I wanted to see that just for that.
Once they get into the plot stuff, that's when it's like, okay, jeez.
Okay, John Wick 3.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
fun.
I haven't seen 1, 2, and I definitely haven't seen 3. And I really have to see those movies so badly.
Yeah.
That might be my next pick, honestly.
Wow.
Because
I'd love
I've just
to
heard
rewatch
so
the
many
first
good
one.
things about that movie.
Those movies, the plot's like kind of but
And it's Keanu Reeves' comeback, which
yeah.
I think
but
is
the
pretty
fight
crazy.
scene, the
That's
fight
kinda cool.
scenes are great.
Yeah, I heard
And
so many good things about that.
it's just comeback. We had a terrible experience seeing the third one though. At
Really?
least I did.
Oh yeah.
It was next to this most annoying lady ever.
Wait, like she oh, is that New York or something?
Yeah, she kept looking at me, and
What?
then yeah, I just felt her looking
In
at
the
me.
theater?
I was like,
In the theater?
yeah, and it was so weird, and they didn't smell good, and she said stupid shit. They talked the whole time. They were on their phone, and that really, I need to rewatch that movie because it just really tampered.
Holy shit.
Statue of Liberty would come up. She'd be like, "Oh, New York." Shut up, you dumb bitch. Yeah, everyone knows this New York. And then
God damn.
there were dogs in the movie, and she'd be like, "Oh, those are like Tom's dogs." Just stupid shit that like
That is so fucking annoying.
says shit of no substance. Like,
Oh, those
Yeah.
are dumb.
It's like she's not even like paying attention to the movie. She's just so
It's
her,
like, what
her
are
head's
you-
somewhere else.
get the fuck out of here.
And it's
And the
reminding-
guy was on his phone the whole time and made
Yeah.
like I don't know if he made no, he left to go make a phone call and then he was talking about it to his wife or girlfriend about it.
Oh, Dark Phoenix came out this year. which is
Oh,
crazy because
wow.
like I didn't even know that dropped. Like, I
Oh,
didn't even know that
yeah.
came out.
Yeah.
That looked just
So bad.
Oof.
Not
So they really fumbled. They really just withered out and died.
yeah.
Those
That's
X-Men
a good way to
movies.
describe it, yeah.
Those X-Men
X-Men
movies
was
died a painful death
fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was so bad.
with that movie.
Yeah.
Well,
It's-
Deadpool 2 and Logan were goodies. But
Yeah, and like I mean, when they go back into the future, Days Before Future
Yeah.
Past, that was, and even First Class, dude. I think that's a
Yeah,
solid
that was a
movie.
fun one,
I know
but
you.
then
I think you like that more than I did.
I
honestly.
really enjoyed that one. That was
Yeah.
a great
So
one.
like they still got a couple like they really hit the shitter with X3, but they came back up. So I mean, and then
then
really,
Apocalypse,
they got
boop, and then
Yeah, that-
Dark Phoenix.
It really started with that.
Yeah, I
What'd you guys think of Toy Story 4?
thought it was a good, fun
I
one.
thought it was fine.
Yeah, I thought it was like a 7-ish.
Yeah, 7 is definitely 7.
I'd give it like a 6.5, honestly.
Ooh. I just thought the animation was still so good that I can't.
Yeah,
even,
that
I can't,
was
I can't
like
slip it.
like we talked about the first with the RC car in the rain. That was fucking insane.
Yeah, I can't let it.
That scene alone was just.
Oh, Midsommar.
I never saw that.
Oh, jeez.
Wait,
that
you didn't see
movie was-
Midsommar?
No, I remember he didn't.
Damn.
That
That's
was a-
A24, dude.
Woo!
Oh, really?
That was A24, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Visually, it was fantastic.
Yeah, that's another.
The movie itself, I thought it was solid.
Yeah, it was like a 7, 8.
A high 7, it could easily like be like a low 8. Yeah, I thought
that movie was.
There's not too many flaws.
Oh,
with
that was a rough one though. Jesus Christ, that was disturbing.
that was a mind fuck.
Oh, it's like a lot like Hereditary, where I'd never want to see it again.
Okay, now I really want to see Midsommar.
It's
You'll like it. It's definitely good.
I think
It's not as good as Hereditary.
It's not as fucked up as Hereditary,
Yeah, dude, that movie was crazy.
but it's still really, really weird. It's still really weird.
But the huge advantage Hereditary has over
That's
Midsommar
how fucked up it is.
and
the horror thing.
the performances are like
Okay, you're right,
amazing
you're
in
right.
that movie.
Yeah.
Midsommar doesn't really.
They're just kind of there. I like the main character. Dude. I like the main character.
She was really good, but there were no.
But other than that, like the
performances where it's
boyfriend, the
whoa.
boyfriend annoyed me more than anything.
Yeah.
But it's not so much like, cause the character was written that bad. The character was just kind of one-dimensional and
he's
kind of
supposed to be like
boring.
that.
yeah. And he's kind of supposed to be like that.
But it was like,
but,
that Hereditary, it's like, Jesus Christ, these actors are so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the directing, I think Hereditary is better.
Oh, Hobbs and Shaw, probably the biggest disappointment of the year.
That could have been
The biggest fucking disappointment of the year.
That
Oh my
really
God.
made me realize the Fast and Furious movies need Vin Diesel. So they need him. They need him desperately because that's
Honestly, I don't think that's the problem. I think it's them changing these characters into completely what they not are. Like they made The Rock into like a family man, and I don't even.
But also
know.
they tried to
didn't
make
seem
it-
like the same characters.
they tried
anymore.
to make it into a comedy, and
Yeah, they made it into that
and
was
they were
really
too
weird.
jokey, and
And the action was boring. There was
Yeah.
nothing to it. They
And
didn't
they-
do the crazy shit that they normally do in the series.
this is gonna sound weird, but they didn't take it seriously.
yeah, they didn't try. It was
The-
lazy.
The appeal,
lazy
the-
movie.
The appeal of Fast and Furious movies is, it's this weird mix of, kind of not taking it seriously, but Vin Diesel. I think the writers and the directors don't
This
take
is
it
the
that
most
seriously.
praise I've ever seen you give Vin Diesel.
But Vin Diesel takes those movies so seriously. Like they are this, like they're the Godfather movie. Like there's some really like, he just, he's just so passionate about, these movies are like, they're like, art to him.
He's like the glue, you know?
Yes.
He keeps shit
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
And it's so fun and it's so funny. He thinks and there's all the preaching about the family and
Yeah, but like this fails
Yeah,
on
that is
every
so
measure.
I
This
love
fails
it,
on
though.
every measure. Like The Rock's character, I think is definitely one of the better characters.
he's
in,
so
like, the
good in
series.
those movies. He's
But like
fucking
he's not the
awesome.
same person. He's not badass anymore.
Yeah.
They made him out to be like this like relatable family man in Shaw, and like the comedy is really, really stupid.
Yeah.
And the action goes nowhere, and then Idris Elba's in it, and they do nothing with him. They do absolutely nothing
Waste.
with him. He could have not even been in the movie.
Oh,
They failed on every measure, and that's really annoying.
yeah, like introducing superpowers and cybernetics would have been so fun if Vin Diesel was around.
Like-
because he would have been like,
Yeah,
"This
yeah.
is
against family.
Yeah. But no, it's just not the same. And Paul Walker, he was so great.
Yeah,
He was
I
just
him.
like a bro FBI
Yeah.
agent, which he's like
Yeah.
a surfer dude FBI agent,
Yeah.
which does not exist. It's just like
That's a very good point.
all these serious FBI agent actors, and he's just like, well, he needs a T40 on his Mustang, dude, bro. And he's
What's weird,
great.
What's weird about this movie is that like they knew that what they did before like worked so well. It got them a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is like they were still like trying.
No.
And in this one it's like let's just not even do that. Let's just not even try. I don't understand that. Like what you were doing, like your ideas, as stupid as they are, it works. Yeah, I don't know how you did.
Damn you.
They luckily found some great actors, and their concept just somehow works. Mm-hmm. And now they just don't even want to try, because it's like the name itself. Like, why do that?
Yeah.
Why? Oh, I'm done with that. We're not talking about that anymore. Dora Lost City of Gold.
Didn't catch that
That did need to be made.
Yeah. I mean,
Was
but
that
it's
live
not,
action?
Yeah.
It's for
Jesus
kids.
Christ.
It's like whatever.
Um,
I'm not gonna go into that expecting something.
yeah. But it's just, I don't know, just so many movies that don't need to be made just keep getting made. They
Do
made
any
another
need
Rambo
to be
movie?
made though?
They made another Rambo movie? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they do have.
That looked bad. That looked like someone saw the poster of Logan but didn't see the movie and then made
Yeah.
Rambo. Like they completely misunderstood what made Logan good,
Uh-huh.
about how he's like not really a badass anymore.
Yeah.
And he's getting old. But in this, he's like, he's old, he's in a desert, but he's still fucking shit up. He's still just as good. And it's just like, come on. You're not.
Yeah, Joker.
That's funny.
Come on, just the cinematography. Oh my god, the performance. That in combination. Well, what
Yeah, that's
what
a close
what
second.
else has been made this year is as good as those two things?
I think Lighthouse.
Okay, yeah, no, I need
Yeah,
to
I
see
did
that.
see
I need to see
Lighthouse.
that.
But Jojo
And,
Rabbit and Joker, it sounds like.
Dolomite is in
Irishman. Sorry,
stop.
gotta
I'm
say
not
it.
watching
Gotta
that
say it. It's so
fucking
good.
piece of
It's
shit.
so
Stop it
good.
right
You
now.
liked Irishman, right?
You're pretty decent.
He loved it.
He loved it. Yeah.
Sam adored it.
I cried.
El
every
Camino-
time.
Did you really?
No, I did not. What you...
Oh, I
El
almost
Camino
did.
came out, and that takes number
Didn't
2
see it.
spot for the biggest disappointment of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Forgot about that.
Again, another movie that didn't need to be made, and it to me just doesn't even exist.
Sorry.
Jojo Rabbit, man, I gotta see
Whoop,
that. Fuck.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, Jojo Rabbit, Lighthouse.
Jojo Rabbit did. It kind of had. It felt like a Spielberg. The humor was much. The comedy wasn't really, but it had a Spielberg
See,
vibe.
that's
to it.
that's a movie where they focus on the comedy a lot. Like they kind of have like bits dedicated to the comedy. Like, it's a very comedic movie.
pay off.
But they were done well. So it's like, okay, this is nice. It's nice if
Yeah.
they're done well, but if they're not, then it's just like, this is too much.
A24 came out with another movie called The Kill Team this year.
Really?
Oh, it's some war thing, ew. It's a war film, ew.
Ew.
Damn. Oh, it didn't make any money. It only made $300,000.
Oh,
That's pretty bad.
It's a kick in the groin.
Yeah, there's a straight up kick in the groin.
Sorry.
Yeah, October through December has like all the
Yeah, that's
good
an
movies. It's
Yeah,
weird.
this has been a big stinker for the big blockbuster movies.
This has been
Other than
yeah.
Endgame, which is kind of it's like Endgame came at the beginning of the year.
Very,
it's like
yeah.
you can't follow that up. You
Yeah,
can't top
Yeah,
that.
That's a good point.
You know?
Yeah, like if Transformers does another movie.
Yeah,
it's not
or
gonna...
Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
You can't.
That Lucy in the Sky movie with like the Beatles songs or something, whatever that is.
Oh, really?
Did
What?
Did you hear about that?
Did it?
No idea.
It's like okay, it's a science fiction drama.
Where she
And-
forgets the Beatles existed?
Wait, am I thinking of the
No,
same
that's the
thing?
yesterday.
I know, I was kidding.
Never mind. I'm thinking of something else.
I
I
thought
don't
that
know,
was
I
like
don't know.
I didn't think there
I
was
don't know
the
what
actual
this is.
Beatles movie. I thought it was like a NASA thing.
No, this is it is a NASA
NASA?
thing. Yeah, I heard that, and everyone's saying it's really bad actually.
Oh, Natalie Portman,
She's wonderful.
the
Yes.
love of my life. Yeah.
Gemini Man.
Oh
With Will
yeah.
Smith.
Sorry,
Made
that's my
Man.
number. That's my number
Out
one.
of another person.
Gemini Man. Gemini
Did you
Man.
see that, Tony?
No.
Oh, I thought you saw it.
Me and Sam saw it 40 times. Right, buddy?
What?
Gemini Man.
Oh, Zombieland
that.
Double Tap.
No. Not gonna go
Double
anywhere near
no for me. Give me Gemini Man again. Gemini Man double tap. Can I see
Back
it,
to
please? I'm gonna go. I implore all our viewers to go to the theater and beg to see Gemini Man double tap.
Ford versus Ferrari. Did you guys hear about that?
No, I haven't heard anything about it.
It's Matt
Matt
Damon
Damon.
and Christian Bale, and I heard that was pretty decent. But I have not seen it. Oh, A24 came with another movie.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a drama musical called Waves.
I heard that was good.
Oh, did you?
I want to see this A24 movie called The Farewell. It looks really good. It's kinda
Frozen
like a
2.
comedy.
Did any of you see Frozen 1?
I didn't see Frozen 1, so I don't really
Tony,
think
you
I'm
saw
going to see
Frozen
Frozen 2.
I think I've seen. If I haven't seen all of it, I've seen most of it.
And what'd you think of it?
I can't remember any. Like I think I saw it like kind of like many years ago.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't remember like anything about it. Like
All I
it
know
almost
is-
feels like I haven't watched it, but I know I have.
Queen and Slim. I don't know anything about it, but I keep hearing about it.
No idea what that is.
It's the
Yeah, I know the movie.
what's
like,
I don't know. It's just
it
these
looked
two
alright.
people, and they like shoot a cop or something. Shoot a cop dead, and then they run for their lives because they're running away from the system or something like that.
What the fuck?
Kinda, yeah.
heard that.
It's like a I think it's a racial thing, but it's also a romance. I don't know.
A racial romance. That's the genre.
Racial romance.
Oh, jeez. I'm
sounds
sorry. I apologize.
Jumanji: The Next Level.
That took it to the next level when I saw that movie.
God, dude.
I saw.
Uncut Gems. Let's fucking go.
No, Gemini Man Jumanji double feature. Let's go.
No.
What? You
Star
don't want to
Wars
double tap Jumanji?
Star Wars: Rise of the Skywalker. That's coming.
Well,
up.
let's.
When does that come out?
Thursday, me and Sam are seeing it.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I'm just going in expecting a Star Wars movie. Actually, that didn't mean anything.
Exactly. Yeah.
was a
I'm
dumb-
going in expecting a
That
Star
was a dumb
Wars.
thing to say. Of course, I'm seeing it.
No, right,
Well, that's what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
But I see what you
hey,
mean,
so yeah, that actually I do mean that because I won't be disappointed.
So
I'm
yeah.
going in expecting a movie.
So yeah, Jojo Rabbit, The Lighthouse, and Uncut Gems. Those are the only. If those three. Those are the only three things that could change my mind about Joker being my best movie of the year.
Yeah, and
I haven't
Irishman.
seen any of them. I guess Irishman, but I'm not gonna see it.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
3.5 hours about gangsters talking. I don't.
That's like 2 movies.
So well, it's so well done.
2 movies about talking.
It's so emotional.
Is it though?
Yes, it is, man. Holy shit! There's some shit in there. Old Joe Pesci. He's like.
I'm Joe Pesci.
The makeup
What?
on him is ridiculous. He's just so old, and it's so well done.
Ew, that sounds fucking gross.
I had to put a hit. Oh, whenever they do.
And they already did. What's the movie that they have already done?
This is
All
very
of them.
different, though.
All
This is
of them.
very
Goodfellas?
different.
Yeah, they've already done that.
Goodfellas is more.
And they're like, oh, you know what'd be cool? Let's just get them back and let's
This
just
is
make
very-
another
this
gangster
one's-
movie.
this one's-
3.5 hours of them
This is
talking to
very
each other
different.
about
This
family.
it's about Jimmy Hoffa, and his because his death was very mysterious.
Who's Hoffa?
Mysterioso!
He was like in
Gangstar?
charge of the unions, but he also
He was
was,
a gangstar.
he was
a
kinda-
He was
gangstar?
one of the original
corrupt.
gangstars.
he was a gangstar on World Star. His death was on World Star.
Gangstar. Did you guys ever see that, what's it called? Gangs of New York?
Is that like Christian Bale? Oh
No,
that's
that's
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah, Daniel Day-Lewis.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
My
It's on my
mom's
list.
seen it, but I've never
It's a good
watched
movie.
it.
Definitely
I've
on my
heard
I
good
list.
just
things.
saw that this year. I don't know when it came out. I think it was a while ago.
Early 2000s.
Yeah.
Scorsese.
Yeah, I like that a lot though.
Scorsese movie.
Scorsese movie.
Yeah, he's so good.
Yeah, so you're decided on Home Alone for the next movie?
Yeah, but
I am praying that this shit lives up. I love this movie so much.
is here. But I also
It's not
stay
here
tuned.
yet.
I love to get some guests in for some randoms. I know Eric would love to come in for another
Yeah,
one.
Home Alone needs to stay guest free though. We cannot have a guest on that podcast. So
Absolutely.
if anyone comes
Absolutely
else,
not.
What the
if anyone
fuck,
else
why
comes
not?
on, we can shut. If anyone else comes on, we can just watch some other throwaway movie.
Some dumb
We'll-
movie
we're
they want to
saving-
see.
we're
Some
saving
dumb
Home
movie
Alone.
I have no interest in. I'm sure, no matter what these guests say,
Just send out
a list of what they should pick. It's all Mission
just ask
Impossible
who
movies.
likes-
Whatever the first list we get, we're gonna fucking use.
No,
It
just
doesn't
ask who
matter.
likes Home Alone, and then we'll see with them.
Do you like Home Alone? Good.
You're gonna.
Home Alone
No,
Ghost
no.
Protocol.
Get someone who loves Home Alone. There you
Okay.
go. There you go.
I don't know if we're gonna find anyone that loves.
Oh,
Home Alone.
shut the fuck up.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
What the fuck? I'm in a Goodfellas. What the fuck? I like saying fuck a lot.
Is that what they do in The Irishman? Fuck.
I bet they love the.
It's in there a little. It's not. Well, it's not. It's just more. It's much more, like.
It's not in all
It's,
the movies.
This movie wasn't as comedic as Goodfellas. This movie is much more emotional. This movie had a lot of heart.
Tony, are you buying that?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. It looks like a piece of shit though.
No, it's not. Why? Reviews are great for this movie. You guys are ignoring them.
I'm not looking at the reviews. I'm looking at the trailer.
I think I did see a review. It said something about how it's too long and how all they do is talk.
You
Something
shut up.
like that.
Shut up. You googled bad reviews of Irishman.
You googled Irishman is too long.
But seriously, 3.5 hours, dude, that's so long. I think that's pretty crazy.
I know. That's
Like
like
what?
honestly like.
Is there any
50%.
action in the movie?
That's
Is
like
it-
50%
Yo,
of the
is
reason
there some
why I
oh
watch
my
it,
god!
and then the rest
Whenever
is just
whenever they
something else.
do murders like of hits, the gun it's like so fucking. I've like every time it happened, I rewound it and watched it again. It was done so cool.
So you two, so you just do that? You would rewind a 3-hour movie at specific scenes. It must have taken you 5 hours to just see this in one sitting. Like,
It took you half a day.
That's how much I liked the
To
movie,
watch
man.
are you kidding? How about a bunch of gangstars?
Dude,
Why
this
is that-
movie looks like it blows.
Oh, shut up!
This
It's
movie
so
looks
good.
Like it sucks.
It's
It's
so.
dirt beneath my feet.
Why?
I'm not even gonna give
Dirt
it.
beneath my feet.
I'm not gonna glance at the poster ever again.
You guys like Robert De
Netflix
Niro?
shoved it down my throat, so I can't avoid it now.
You guys
but-
like Martin Scorsese?
Yeah, I don't like them selling out. is
You're
what I
not
don't like.
selling out.
Hey Netflix, let's just get the gang from Goodfellas
Fellas,
back
and then-
together,
and then
This
and
is
people will
not-
people will love it because it's all of us and we're reunited.
This
like
is
the
And
not
we're
like
being
that
gang
at
stars
all.
again.
Let's get Scorsese because it's like the Goodfellas. It's like the Goodfellas.
They play very different characters. Joe Pesci plays. His character is so different from. He's like. He just does
Fuck
this.
this movie.
Is he a gangstar? Answer that question. Just answer that question.
Yes.
Yes,
a
he is a
gangstar?
gangster.
Yes.
We
So
have
he's
you
the
on
same. So he's the
record.
same character.
But
is what
he's
you're
like.
telling me.
No, he's not. Joe Pesci in Goodfellas was like. He's
Does he-
super
wait. Does he-
aggressive and.
Does he engage in gangstar activity?
Well, yeah, duh.
Same
Okay, so
character.
same character.
Oh, you fucking pieces of shit. I gotta put a hit on you guys. I hope Joe Pesci kills you.
I hope Joe Pesci kills you.
Yeah. Save me the trouble.
Jesus.
Fuck you guys.
Just hear
Sorry.
that in the back of a church.
Yeah, I think we can wrap up.
Yeah, I think we covered everything Gremlins wise, and some non-Gremlins material as well.
Dance moms.
Yeah,
10 out
yeah,
of
of
10.
course. Dance Moms. Yeah, what would you guys rate Dance Moms?
That
Ooh.
episode.
That episode
Yeah.
was a 7. It was good.
I guess it's hard to grade
Too
the
long.
episode because
5.5.
I've never seen another episode.
Ooh.
Of that
Yeah, I'm
show.
gonna give it a 6. I was like, oh, it's more on the positive side, but I wasn't like enthralled.
I
I'm
thought
gonna
it
say
was
like 6.5.
pretty entertaining, pretty funny.
Yeah.
Just too long. These episodes were just way too long.
An hour, dude?
Yeah,
Are you
that's
kidding me?
crazy. That was what I think that was. the
Okay,
biggest
you know what? I
complaint.
gotta look up how long was like Jersey Shore and all these other reality
They were totally a
shows?
half an hour.
They were half an hour. That was good. It was just a good.
Technically, yeah, keep it
it was
22
just a
minutes.
tiny bag.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
a tiny bag of Cheetos. You know, you just finish it real quick and you're set.
You're set. All right, we're gonna end it because he's just
Episode
looking shit
sponsored
up.
by Cheetos, by the way. You're really sucking Cheetos.
Give
dick
it
earlier.
a sponsor.
The Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Sponsor us, Cheeto.